What's going on, guys? It's Eric again, back with another video. As you can tell, I got the Wisconsin-Michigan box score up here from ESPN. Wisconsin just drilled us today, and it was apparent from the very beginning all the way to the end. And I only watched the first 3 quarters of it, and I've got to assume the fourth quarter was just the same as the first 3. Only because I was at a family function there and they had the TV on, and I was watching the TV. And then the fourth quarter, I kind of left right around, I think it was like quarter after 10 or something like that when the fourth quarter started, and I headed back home. Wisconsin just drilled us. 341 yards rushing to our under 100 yards, 47 under 50 yards, 47 yards. I mean, come on, that's just taking us behind the tool shed and just kind of just doing what you want. I would go into all the stuff that I've seen, but it's pretty much a broken record. This offense can't do anything. You can't generate any kind of offense. I mean, they had 172 yards passing, whoop-dee, but that's not going to result in any real points if you can't do anything about it. And the defense is just Swiss cheese, guys. They can't stop the pass. They can't stop the run. The offense can't score points. It's a recipe for disaster. A recipe for disaster. I mean, how much worse can you get? I don't even know how Jim Harbaugh can go to sleep at night or even field the team that he's got, knowing that they're going to go in and get shellacked. I mean, it's kind of a weird season as it is, with the teams that you don't necessarily think are going to do well are actually doing well, like your Rutgers, your Indianas, your Northwesterns. Those teams are usually, I'm not usually going to say bottom feeders or anything like that, but they're kind of down below in with your where they're usually at. They're usually not up at the top. Your Michigan States, your Michigans, and your Penn States are all down here at the bottom. I mean, how this is 2020, I guess, is how does that happen? But it's a coronavirus year. It's a global pandemic year. Stuff is probably, you guys know what I'm going to say here. That's just unprecedented times, let's put it that way. Anyway, I kind of want to get back to the Michigan football kind of stuff. I'm sorry, I go off on these rants. If you guys watch my videos, I just go off on these tangents and rants to I don't know why I do it. I guess I just go off on a tangent here. I apologize for that. Anyway, trying to get back into the Michigan game now. If you guys watched the Fool Show from Phil, he kind of summed up my thoughts exactly. If you guys don't want to go ahead and kind of watch my video, I'll put Phil's video. I think it's going to be coming up here in one of the cards. Go ahead and click his video. It's spot on analysis. What he says. Well, basically what he says, I can't remember if it's here or if it's going to be over here. I'll be honest, I can't remember. His analysis is spot on. Spot freaking on. Michigan can't do anything on the offensive end. Michigan can't do anything on the defensive end. And Michigan is making dumb plays. At least this one they did. Dumb plays on the special teams. Why go, like he said in his video, he's going to tell you, at one point when they were trying to block the kick, they rushed the kicker there. Why are you rushing the kicker and you're down? I think at that point it was 2 or 3 scores. There's no reason for you to go up there and to rush the kicker. And then you get a running into the kicker call, a 5-yard penalty, which ends up turning into a first down. And I think he said it was another 6 minutes that they had the ball and they went down and scored a touchdown. I mean, it's stupid plays like that this team isn't disciplined. They're not disciplined. I will say, guys, this is the worst team I've seen this is the worst team I've seen ever. I was going to say since somebody, but ever. This is worse than the Brady Hoke, Rich Rodriguez years. I mean, this Michigan man thing is not working out. Goodness, I will say, out of this decade, I think it's been 4 or 5 years out of this decade has been not good for Michigan football. I mean, you're seeing the transfers actually do that. That there were supposedly some, and I'm gonna go ahead and plug Phil's video again from the Fool Show. There was recruits there, and Michigan just got decimated by Wisconsin. They're gonna be like, man, this Wisconsin team's pretty good. I might want to go over to Wisconsin, or I ain't coming to Michigan if this is the way it's gonna be. I mean, why are recruits coming to watch a football game where they just got shellacked 49-11. If you're a recruit, you're not going to want to come here. Not going to want to come here. I'm not getting into the X's and O's of the game, guys, because there's really nothing to say. There's nothing to say about that, other than kind of what I just said. Swiss cheese defense. Offense can't do anything with Milton behind as a quarterback. I think you give the other kid, which I think his name is McNair. I believe that's how it's pronounced. I'm bad with names. Unless I hear the name, I'm bad with names. I think you got to give him a shot against, I can't remember who they played. I think it's Rutgers. I think it's who they are. Give him a chance, see what he does. And if he does well there, then you give him a chance at the next game. Disappointing year. Going to be a long rest of the season for the Wolverines. Unfortunately, they're a product from what their coach is. Their coach is uninspired, doesn't have the fire anymore. I don't know what's happened to Jim to make him not want that fire anymore. I don't know. Does Jim even want to coach here at Michigan anymore? It kind of seems like he's done. I almost want to say he wants to get fired. He wants to get fired so he can move on to something else. And it's kind of what he's done when he was at Stanford and when he was at San Francisco for the 49ers. He seems to wear out his welcome. And he gets the team to a point, and then he can't seem to ever get the team past that point. And I think our point was back in 2016 where, and I'm just kind of relying off the memory here. He's at 15 or 16, right around there. I can't remember. Michigan was number 2 in the nation. Jim Harbaugh was the coach. Whatever happened to that team when the guy kind of hit the quarterback out of bounds and got a late hit or roughing the passer, whatever it was, that call there. That kind of seems to be the point when this team kind of started on a downward slide. And there was another point where they couldn't get that yard, excuse me. The Ohio State player, which to me Fields didn't get that yard. I'm just going to put it that way. Fields did not get that yard, but the rest gave it to him, that yard, and they end up winning the football game, going in for a touchdown and winning the football game. That was a dagger for Michigan during that guy. Anytime past those 2 points, he has just seemed uninspired. The fire isn't there anymore for Jim. Or the fire doesn't seem to be there for Don Brown either. Something is going on in that Michigan football program. I don't know what it is other than what I'm seeing on the field, which is uninspired football over there. Michigan just kind of seems to be this, our season's going this way, here we go again. They seem to be out of position a lot of times. Milton's overthrowing the ball. He just doesn't, the coaching isn't there coaching the players. That's the key takeaway of what I'm getting at here. The coaches are not putting the players in the position for them to succeed. One particular play that I seen was, there was a play, it was a pass play. All 3 linebackers were clustered together. That's a point where the linebacking coach or Don Brown needs to go, guys, what are you doing clustered right there? What makes you think that you guys have to be clustered? I mean, it's just dumbfoundedness for me. I really can't believe what I'm seeing on the television is what it is. Being that Michigan's been so good for so long, and to see this under a Jim Harbaugh, which I think is a decent coach, he's ended up just lost his fire, guys. That's pretty much what it is. And Don Brown, and I think some people are going to get sacrificed, but I don't think it's going to save Jim. I think Jim's too hard-headed to even do that. I think you're going to see this team kind of go with this team right towards the end of the season. Then changes are going to be made at the Michigan program, whether it's Gaddis and or Brown, and maybe even Jim Harbaugh too. Michigan just might buy him out at this point. I don't even know if Jim and the coaches and the administration have even talked. It's gotten to be that bad here, and I don't ever remember it being that bad here. So. On to next week here, guys, right? All right, let me know what you guys think right down in the comments. Like I said, I'll put the full show probably down in the comments here, too, in case you missed the card that I'm going to put up here. Just a bad season for both Michigan and Michigan State. And I didn't talk about Michigan State here. They got blanked. But it's only because I didn't watch the game. I was off doing other things. So, guys, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Put your questions, criticisms, comments, whatever, right down in the comments area. Also, please consider hitting that subscribe button and make sure you guys hit that bell notification so you guys get more videos just like this one. All right, guys, I'm gonna go off, kind of do some more family stuff. Probably not gonna do a video for the Lions here, even though they play. I can't remember. Oh, Washington. They might end up winning that game, but we'll go ahead and see how they do against the NFC East opponent. All right, guys. Really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope to see you guys again soon. Deuces. Take care, guys.